In this Can You Build It, we are going to make a portable music player. You have been taking piano lessons for the past 2 weeks, and in this time, you have realized one important thing. The more you impress your piano teacher, the less practice you are assigned. In your quest to maximize your free time, you have developed a plan. What if you could make something play for you? That'd sure impress your teacher. Luckily, you have a microbit and a plan. This Can You Build is going to be a little bit different because rather than looking at some pseudocode, we're going to play around with a little bit. I'm going to show you a few neat things you can do with the microbit to make sound. Some of you have no doubt already experimented with this, but you should hang tight because there's still more to learn. All right, I'm sure you've seen the music tab here. We're going to click that. We're going to see a whole bunch of music. All right, so we can play a single beat. I'm going to hook this up to a button A press so we can hear it. And when I press button A, it's going to play that sound. There we go. But let's see what else we can do. We can change that tone. We can pick any key on this keyboard. We can also change the length of the note, so we can make it longer or shorter. In this case, 1 beat. Neat. The other thing we can do is we can put in some rest, which is, if you've done music, it is a bit of silence. Let's hear what this sounds like now. So it plays a middle beat for 1 beat, pauses for 1 beat, then plays middle beat 1 more time. There are some built-in songs, pretty neat. Let's take a look at them. I'm quite the fan of Entertainer. Let's try that again. Cool. What if I thought that was too fast? Luckily, there's a way to control how quickly it plays, and that is with the tempo. So we can either set tempo, or we can have it be a variable that's grabbed. I'm going to bring our tempo up. I'm going to try reducing it. So tempo is measured in beats per minute. That's how many notes, whole notes, are played in 1 minute. In this case, 120 notes in 1 minute. Let me turn that down to maybe 60. Let's try it out, see how it sounds. Not too bad. It's a little slower. Alright, so it's a little bit slower. Wouldn't it be neat if we could have that be a little bit more responsive? Let's say to how bright the room is, or the direction the microbit's facing. Let's try one of those out. Alright, so I know compass heading works pretty well, because when I put it in here, in just a moment, I should see, there we go, compass heading. And so in the real world, if you were to turn your microbit and then hit A, you would find it either plays quickly or slowly. That's pretty neat. But what if I want it to do that all the time? I want it to be changing it live, because right now it's only going to change that when you hit button A. So hitting button A and turning it won't do anything. It's not that cool. Let's try making it a little bit cooler. I'm going to instead do a basic and then a forever loop. So this runs forever. If I move that tempo inside of there, it's going to forever be changing that tempo based on its orientation. Let's try it out. I'm going to hit the refresh button. I find that when you're doing some of these things like compass headings, hitting the refresh button helps have your code run well. I hit A, slow it down, and then speed it back up. That's kind of fun. All right. I've spent a little bit of time making a melody with single notes. So I'm going to go down. I've stored that as a function, so I can just call out this function, see if you recognize it. Pretty sweet. Let's take, in just a minute, we're going to take a look at what that specifically looks like. And it took a little while. But I want to show you that we can have other things happening at the same time here. So, while my function is playing, I could slow it down. And then we also have my text playing. Pretty neat. All right, let's take a look at how many notes it took to make that little Shrek song. So I'm going to scroll over, and here's function Shrek. I chose to store everything in a function, so it'd be easy to grab later. So I've got a lot of notes here. I just went to YouTube. I saw a video of someone playing Shrek, and I matched their keys they were smashing to the keys on these keyboards. And there is, in fact, a rest beat in there. So I hope that gives you some inspiration. I would love for you to try making your own little tune in here, and perhaps making it with an animation to go with it. I wish you the best of luck. I hope this was informative. And I hope you have fun playing around with it. In class, I'm going to show you how to wire up your microbit using alligator clips, these little guys right here, to your headphones so you can hear this through your headphones. Good luck.